Welcome, welcome. Make yourself at home.
I cannot believe what almost happened to Z.
Things worked out okay in the end.
Thank the stars that you could help her. Back in school, one of the archival droids was destroyed in a power surge. At the time, all I could think about was how much it screwed up my holoprints. How blind I was.
Don't beat yourself up. We're all figuring things out day by day.
Some other time, okay?
So how'd you go from making sounds on Ryosa to becoming a producer?
Well, I put together a few rough tracks, handed them out to friends, and things spread word of mouth. Started playing enough gigs to do it full time.
Excuse me.
I know what you are, for what it's worth.
Do you now?
Sure. The way you carry yourself. That saber on your belt. I won't say anything, of course.
Why not? The bounty could be your ticket off-world.
And I've already told you enough about my past business to land me in an Imperial intake yard.
Guess I'll have to settle for honor among outlaws.
Look, I know what it's like to have a losing streak tied around your throat. And I respect anyone who keeps fighting even when the chips are down.
You're a hard man to read, Moran.
Then, as they say, I still got it. Talk later, hmm?
There aren't any Zabrak hanging out in the outpost, right?
Not that I've seen.
Huh, thank goodness. Thought I was gonna have to book it for a second there.
Are there people out to hurt you?
Only always. But I owe these Zabrak quite a few credits for an incident I was involved in.
You get into a lot of trouble, don't you?
The less you know, the better. Trust me. I can always run and start a new life. No, Turgle. Not again.
A lot of prospectors around here. Have you ever tried your hand at mining Priorite?
Once. I found it enlightening. Some prospectors invited me to join them on an expedition. We descend.
They ditched you?
Yes,
And the prospectors?
dead. If I had chased them. Now is not the time to speak.
Kestis putting the kibosh on the raiders? Look at you!
I doubt they're gone. Just a little bruised.
Still, I'm impressed. Without a leader, they're gonna lose a lot of oomph.
Yeah? There's an open spot at the top of the raider ladder. You interested?
No thanks. Too much heat. You're right. If I had to guess, something big and mean is gonna swallow up those raiders.
Don't like the sound of that.
I didn't think you would. What can I entice you with today?
All right, you old bat. I'm in.
There's the bonehead I know.
Hey, everyone. I have an
Gotta hand it
announcement.
to you, Cal.
I found
Wherever you go, the action surely follows.
Hey, you wanted customers, right?
That I did. The place is packed. And if we keep going at this rate, we're gonna need a bouncer.
Well, maybe Mosey's looking for some extra income.
Interesting proposition. If I had to put my life in someone else's hands, it'd be Mosey's.
Hey, Monk.
Good to see you, Cal.
Till next time, pal.
Cal, just in time. The old grouch just made the best decision of his life.
Yeah?
Uh-huh. I'm done pounding sand. Reckon we're ready for a big score.
The big score. The one got a tip about some derelict, but we ain't.
We sure?
This time tomorrow.
This is a bad plan. There's an Imperial garrison on that mountain.
You barely even heard the plan.
Ah, don't bother, Brock. There are sayers and there are doers. The doers do, and the sayers squawk about it.
What?
So how'd you two meet anyway?
All started with this merc crew
On account of my good look.
That's right. And anyways, things were good.
We took off and started...
With the car, Grok. I was telling it.
Kid doesn't need our whole life story.
Point is,
We know the feeling.
come back later, yeah?
Hey, Monk.
What can I do for you?
It was good to see you.
Any luck with that Garako?
Yeah. You won't find it stomping around Dredger Gorge anymore.
Hey, look at the tracking chops on you. Natural-born hunter. Garakos. They fight to the bitter end, don't they?
Yeah.
A lot of beasts are like that. I attracted Kim, played the approach. But my family was... Lost my concentration. Mama pushed it aside in the nick of time.
That's a close call.
Yep. Even when you have the upper hand.
So you got the compass, yeah? Well, it rhymes with...
You sure you're ready to leave Pyloons behind?
I gotta admit, and this ain't a one-way trip.
Just have to be careful.
Sure. I was more of a risk taker when I was younger. These days...
Cal, when we were fighting Dagon, those hallucinations, what were they for you?
Our friends, suffering because they followed me. I couldn't do anything to stop it.
I saw Kata in her room, stormtroopers coming for her, breaking down the door. But you know what? That's not gonna happen.
Yeah. Thanks for being there and having my back.
No. Thank you, brother. We're closer than ever to giving the people we love real safety. Just enjoying this place while I can. May not see it for a while.
Cal, you missed a right squall around here. Where have you been?
Here and there.
Well, you're here now. Did you hear about Turgle's shell?
Can't say I did.
You got to check it out. Said he found it in the wash. To think!
You two have too much time on your hands.
You ought to keep an ear to the ground, kid. News like this doesn't find itself.
Ah, lad! Cast your eyes over this beauteous tank.
Glad you came around to it.
It didn't make a fetching first impression. I've a mind to give it a third scrubbing. Cleaning the filter, you'd think someone tried to cram a mollusk through a sieve.
Can't unhear that.
I know that look.
What look? I don't have a look.
Dagon. His army. Those were long odds. Even for you.
I didn't let my past control me. Dagon's overwhelmed him. To be honest, I had no idea if I could. I had to believe.
Well, I knew you would come back.
Of course. You're not getting rid of me that easily.
We should go back to Jeddah soon. Sierra and Cordova are waiting.
How you feeling, Z?
Much improved, Cal, now that I am far from that ghostly ship.
It's seen better days, that's for sure.
The same could be said for the entire galaxy, could it not? But it is hard heartening to see that some bright spots yet remain.
That's why we keep fighting.
Indeed. I must say, I see vestiges of the Order, my Order, in you and your companions. It is most heartening.
Sometimes you know just what to say.
We'll speak later. Go on, sit forth.
Our garden's almost full, buddy.
I see you found new seeds. Plant one, and I'll tell you all about it. Wonderful. New seeds. Plant one. I'll share its details. That tuber maw will take to the soil well, I believe. The bright colors are to intimidate predators. Truly, the plant is harmless and quite pretty. That fruit shell will be wonderful when it flowers. The wide-brimmed leaves provide shade for the thin stem, which can blister in the heat very easily, you know.
Peely, what made you stop your research?
I lost my lab. Once the Empire occupied my planet, it's
That's horrible.
worse. They repurposed my lab into a biochemical. I refuse to cooperate.
Oh,
I have been told that before. But when you say it, I believe it, Cal. Oh, hello.
got some seeds. Let's get them in the ground.
You will make this garden truly great.
All right, something new for the garden. No doubt Peely has some wisdom about it. Okay, the seed is in. Good spot to grow. I think they'll like it there, buddy. I'm sure Peely knows something about this plant. Yeah, we're getting quite the green thumb, huh, BD?
You've introduced a new species. After you plant it, I'll provide more detail. A new specimen. Fascinating. Finish planting it, and I'll tell you what I know.
Garden can use some of the new seeds I found.
The garden resonates with you.
That's the spot. We've got a new plant. Let's talk to Peely about it.
Hope Cordova can fix that compass.
Next, let's go to...
Jedi, Lateros ain't built for the cold, you know.
You think Cordova can repair that compass?
Oh, I bet credits he can.
You have credits to bet?
What's that supposed to mean?
I'm excited to see Tanalar.
Oh, me too. But just don't go starting a witch school or something. And definitely don't invite those creepy sisters of yours.
But they're here now, Reese. All around you.
We're about to drop out of hyperspace. Sit down.
You coming?
I'll be in later. I just gotta run another diagnostic on the Mantis.
It'd be a shame if we blow another gyro and get stuck in the abyss.
What? Come on, why'd you have to say that? You jinxed us. Oh, this is just great. You think Mara's got any magic tricks that'll ward off bad luck?
shake these things, but I keep thinking about Coruscant.
I try not to.
I get that. For some reason, Gabs keeps popping into my head. Hardly knew me. Still gave me a hard time.
Yeah. I miss her.
Yeah. Only good Inquisitors. Well, you know. Look at me, turning things dark again. Sorry.
So, about what happened on the Mesa.
The Empire will think twice before sending another Trident to Jeddah.
I was actually,
I know what you are asking, Cal. My sisters taught me that to discuss a spell is to unravel it. So let us let this one lie. For now.
Fair enough. Master Cordova. Dagon Gera had the last compass, but it's
damaged.
He didn't exactly hand it over.
This can be repaired. I'll begin at once. BD.
Let's give Master Cordova some time to concentrate.
I know a place with a view.
Good.
Hey! I have more tea. But, you know, it's kind of heavy. If anybody wanted to give me a hand,
of course,
that would be
Grease.
nice. Ah, thank you. Oh, ha. Very funny. Okay, here you go. Round 2. What do you think?
Strong.
It's very sweet.
You'll get used to it.
You see her. Why don't you join us on Tanalorr? There's no better home for the Archive or the Hidden Path. Look, whatever the future holds, we can face it together.
Yes. It's a new path for all of us. Cal, Master T'Pol would be proud of the Jedi you've become.
I had a good teacher.
Everyone, the Hidden Path has found a new home. To Tanalorr.
Hey, wait a minute, Seer, does that mean you're coming?
Yes, Grease. In fact, I'm going to go and prepare the Archive for relocation.
Well, it's getting late. I'll go with you. Say, where is the Manus in there? This place is terrifying at night.
I will escort you.
Oh, great. But, hey, none of that creepy stuff, okay? Seer, are the Anchorites really coming with us?
Of course, yes.
Wow, our family's growing with a boatload of creepy aunts and uncles.
We did it, Bode.
Yeah. Compass is gonna be good as new.
Something's bothering you.
You know me too well, Scrapper. Just thinking about Kata. And people looking after her, but it's always a bit tough when I come back.
When she sees what you've done for her, she'll understand.
I hope so. I was thinking maybe we should go to Tanalorr first. Just make sure it's safe before the others join.
The sooner we get the Hidden Path set up there, the better. Gotta stay one step ahead of the Empire, right?
Yeah.
Hey. Tomorrow we're gonna have a new home. Couldn't have done that without you, Bode.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah.
I'm, gonna go record a bedtime story for Kata. You have a good night. You've earned it.
What a view, huh? Desert at night seems to stretch on forever.
And there is beauty in emptiness.
Now you sound like a Jedi.
You got a few things right.
Not everything. Look, the Order's gone. It's time to leave it behind. And I know what I want now.
Took you long enough.
I've noticed some pretty fierce creatures in the desert.
Indeed. Though I suspect you have yet to meet the fiercest.
Oh, yeah?
Stay afield of the golden Skriton, noble one. It is an ancient, treacherous creature. Should you be forced to confront it, do not trust its movements. It strikes suddenly and in quick succession.
I'll keep that in mind.
I hold many curios for you, Outlander. Alluring, no? The choice can be overwhelming.
Great time to change up our equipment. another scroll.